In an ancient land long before modern nations existed, there was a time when an entire people lived in fear. A powerful foreign king had taken control of their land. His army was strong, his palace was guarded, and no one dared challenge him. Year after year the people were forced to bring him tribute, food, silver and goods taken from their own families, just to keep the king satisfied. For 18 long years this went on. Imagine waking up every morning knowing your freedom belonged to someone else. But in that same land lived a man no one paid much attention to. He wasn't a famous warrior, he wasn't a king, he didn't command an army. He was just different. While most fighters trained with their right hand, this man was left-handed. In a world where everyone did things the same way, he stood out in a small but important way. And one day he realized something. Sometimes the very thing that makes you different can become your greatest advantage. So he made a plan. Before leaving on a journey to deliver tribute to the powerful king, the man secretly crafted a small double-edged dagger, not large enough to draw attention, just small enough to hide. Then he strapped it to the one place no guard would ever think to check: his right thigh. When he arrived at the king's palace, the guards searched him like they searched everyone else. They checked the usual places, the places where right-handed warriors hide their weapons. But they found nothing. So they let him pass. Inside the palace the king sat surrounded by luxury, fine fabrics, rich food and servants everywhere. To him, the tribute was just another payment from a defeated people. The man handed over the goods, bowed respectfully, and began to leave. Everything looked normal. But just before he walked out of the palace, he suddenly stopped, turned around, and said something that caught the king's attention. "I have a secret message for you." Curious, the king ordered everyone else out of the room. Now it was just the two of them. The powerful ruler who had dominated a nation for nearly 2 decades. And one quiet man no one had noticed. For a moment the room was completely silent. Then in one swift motion, the man reached to his right thigh with his left hand, pulled out the hidden dagger, and changed history in a single moment. The king fell. The man escaped the palace, ran into the hills and blew a trumpet that echoed across the land. When the people heard it, something awakened inside them. Courage replaced fear. They rose up together. And the nation that had lived under oppression for 18 years was suddenly free. All because of one man. A man no one expected. A man whose difference became the very thing that changed everything. But here's the question. Do you know who that man was?